Hello YouTube, and today I'm doing a little bit of a review on Space Battleship Yamato. It's not going to be a great review, as I'm not 100%, what's the word? Damn, forgot the word. Science stuff with it and whatnot, I guess you could say. I don't know, I'm just making up a word at this point. But, yeah, I like Space Battleship Yamato, alright? I don't have anything to do at the moment, so might as well. Space Battleship Yamato originally came out in, 1974? Let me look at this. Yeah, 1974 to 1979. Directed by Leiji. I'm going to butcher this, sorry. I'm going to butcher it. It's going to happen. I'm American, alright? It's going to happen. But, by Leiji Matsumoto. Excuse me. Unfortunately, a few years ago, he died, so rest in peace. There will be a tribute video for him when his death comes around next year. Of course, not many are going to remember the old series. Some of you older people, yes, I know a lot of you are older people. YouTube Studio tells me this. But, yeah. For anyone that does actually remember the original, kind of went in a way like this. Unknown aliens bombard Earth from the first season. You raise the Yamato. Now, I know it's called the Argo in the American ones. I don't care. I'm still calling it Yamato because it looks like Yamato. But they raise the Yamato, set sail to a planet that's going to give them, something that's going to do with the radiation, which the unknown aliens, or Gamlons as they're called, bombarded Earth with radiation bombs, pretty much, to try and make it their own home. I don't know if actually they say that in the original series or if I'm thinking the one from 2199, or the more recent ones, the reboot. But, yeah, they go on, you get some pretty cool battles on occasion. You get some lore stuff, pretty entertaining series throughout the 26 episodes, I believe. I believe it's 26 episodes. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's 26, yeah. Yeah, they go do that, they bring it back. You have a few encounters with one of the main enemy characters, which you'll see quite a lot throughout the entirety of the original series. His name would be Abelt Dessler. Crazy space dictator, pretty much your average space stuff, yeah. And your main character, Kodai, or Derek Wildstar in the American ones. Yeah, those are pretty much your main characters. Captain of the Yamato, or Argo, whatever. Captain Okada, what's his name? I forgot his American name, dang it. Oh well, I'll just go with Captain Okada for now. He dies from radiation poisoning, and that's going to be a lot more referred to later on. I'm just covering the original series. I'll cover the reboot later. I still need to finish the reboot, and plus the reboot is not finished yet. So we still got a few more to go. So, and then you jump to 2202, I believe, maybe. Now, I think it might have been 2200 or 22200. Yeah. And, now you got another crazy space people named the Comet Empire, which, in my opinion, has some of the best music in the entirety for all villains. Or villain nations. It's pretty good. It's called the Comet Disco, and then you got the organ version, which is mwah, perfect, perfecto. Or in German, perfect, if I said that correctly. Yeah, they go on the far away. Space lady wants help, and Yamato goes off committing treason. By the way, which now you got some new fancy ships, the Andromeda, which is way more powerful than Yamato. I am not convinced. Yamato, shush. Damn me, I don't care. Then they go on, save the lady. I believe, if I remember this right, I haven't watched season 2 in a while. I have an odd jumper somewhere, but again, I'm not on a computer, so I can't watch it. I believe she just vanishes for a little while. Then you have this just crap show of a battle, pretty much. Battle of Saturn. That's pretty much nearly a Common Empire victory until they use Saturn's. I don't exactly remember completely, but I believe the Common Empire, after they're done shooting up the area, and they just fire a big beam and just causes like a bunch of space turbulence. Yeah, space turbulence. And then they can't do anything. Then the command ship just runs off right now. Then the Earth fleet is somewhat victorious. Then they go off, kill that guy, the command ship, and then you got the big old Comet Empire, which is literally just a comet with a giant asteroid city inside. They shoot that with the big guns, simply the way motion gun, which is, I am not convinced, is still the most powerful thing I've ever seen, heard of. It is more powerful than the Death Star, because it can at least defend itself. Shut. It would still be very interesting to see an actual big production Star Wars and Space Shuttle Cross River, yeah. Yeah, you agree, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, you got that go on. Then the Yamato comes back. I think they do a little bit of shooting and they get practically knocked down. Earth is about to surrender. I'm referencing from the American one. Then Yamato comes back, shoots up a bunch of stuff. Nearly victorious, and the Common Empire pulls a giant space battleship out of their own fortress. Shoot up the Earth a bunch with a giant laser, which I don't know how this doesn't cause anything else besides some giant burn marks on Earth. Then the Yamato is, yeah. They prepare to go Sudoku on them. Or suicide run, pretty much kamikaze, yeah. Anyway. But, and then the little lead, and the crazy, and the ghost, starship person, but I don't know, I'm confused now. But that lady just comes back and, just vaporizes the Common Empire. Then you go on to the Bolar Wars, where, the Gamelons from earlier, actually, I think I'm going in the wrong order. I really don't know when the Bolar Wars takes place. That's just season 3. I did watch Farewell Yamato and Forever Yamato recently. No, it wasn't Farewell Yamato. No, that was not Farewell Yamato. I think I just watched Forever Be Yamato and Final Yamato. I think this is the only 2 I know of. Forever Be Yamato, they pretty much just go back to the same people that saved them, the Gamelons. Their planet gets blown to bits. These are the Japanese ones, by the way. These ones were not transferred into English, so yay. But yeah, they go on, they do that. They say they try to save Iskandar, which are the people that helped Earth. Their planet, I believe, just goes kaboom. Then on to Forever Be Yamato, which I did watch all of it. Pretty much Earth is trying to rebuild everything from the Common Empire War. Yeah, they're attempting to do all that. Ooh. I should have pulled out a timeline, shouldn't I? I'm doing most of this out of my head. I think the Bolar Wars takes place first. Yeah, well, I think the Bola Wars takes place first. Yeah. Oh, dear. No. Forever Be Yamato does take place first before Bola Wars. So the Forever Be Yamato, the more shooting, yeah, more shooting up. A lot more shooting. Earth pretty much just capitulated, and they're now trying to rebel against the Dark Temple Empire, which was enemy in Farewell? No, Forever Be. Oh, God, I'm confused now. There's too many Fs. The one I mentioned earlier. You can go back and find out what I said. I forgot. But yeah, they come back. They just shoot up a bunch of stuff, capture Earth. Yamato's out in hiding. They go out and then try to find the giant control bomb, which in fact is not on another planet. Instead, they go back. I think they go back. I don't 100% remember. I didn't watch the entirety of the ending. I got to that bit. So I'm just going to skip over that and go on to the Bolar Wars. Pretty much after those events happened in Forever Be Yamato, I think. No, that was Farewell, I believe. Yeah, back to Bolar Wars. Bolar Wars takes place after all that stuff has gone down. There's a giant space war going on between the Galmans, which are the Gamelons, pretty much just much more fancy now. They're having a little bit of a shootout with the Bolars, which have some pretty funky looking stuff, if I give you that. Pretty funky ships, man. But yeah, they go do all that. Then a stray planet missile hits the sun and causes it to, well, pretty much start. I don't know how this works, but it starts pretty much speeding up its death timer, or supernova. Which, you can imagine, not good for Earth. Because now the sun is heating up quickly and Earth needs to find a new home temporarily. Well, not temporarily, but permanently. But yeah, they need to do that. Yamato sent that along with maybe a couple other ships. My personal favorite, which is the Arizona. That ship is... I miss it. It's a beautiful looking ship, even though it's in a Japanese anime. Yeah, we're not going to mention Pearl Harbor. Anyway, yeah. Yamato goes on looking around. They don't find anything until they find a Planet Phantom or something like that. Dessler's helping them out, you know. Even though they were enemies, yeah. You get to see some pretty cool action, actually. Including dimensional submarines. Pretty much just a sub, but in space. It's cool. I don't care, it's cool. I'm going to try to explain the physics of it, because I don't think there's any physics behind it. Anyway. Yamato goes there, Planet Phantom is literally just a giant celestial organism of some sort. That copies what people see in their brain, and it mimics itself as Earth, so. Yeah, you go on, you got another lady, oh, yeah, there's like a new lady in each one of these blasting things. Yeah. They go back, and they pretty much go on this whole little side quest to find this lady's homeworld, because she's a key to a whole nother rift in space again. Itchy. Yeah, and then, you know, she just, opens up that, and then the Galmans follow through, just escorting Yamato pretty much. Now, the Bolars come in and destroy the entire Galman fleet until side shot, big gun, pew pew, Bolars are gone. Yeah. Don't take my entire word for season 1, 2, and 3. It is on YouTube. However, I don't think the endings are, so... And you can find Forever Be Yamato and Follow Yamato on YouTube as well, so you can go trust those sources more. Anyway, continuing with the video. Yeah, then you go on more. They go on more. Then these people just give them something that can stop the sun from going supernova. From the Spanish ending I saw, because again, it's blocked in English, so you have to go find the Spanish ending. You have to go on, you know. A lot of stuff happens. While the Bolars and the Galmans are fighting out, the Yamato's preparing to shoot the John Beam. And then the Bolar president, I don't know if he's a president, chairman, I believe, maybe? Yeah, who cares? Lore people do, I know that much, they don't. Yeah, shut. Yeah, then they're just the Galmans and chairman guy are just duking it out. Dessler and him are having a standoff for his life. And they're just shooting at each other, and then black hole gun. Because what's more powerful? Something that can eat your whole ship. Yeah. I remember bits and pieces. This is my personal review, pretty much. Yeah, and then Yamato fixes the sun, and then they kamikaze into the Bolar flagship, which destroys a shield on it. And then Dessler just vaporizes them like they always do. And then skip forward to Follow Yamato, where the Yamato is currently decommissioned, I believe. Yeah, there's some new stuff going on. Kodai, he goes on, takes the Yamato out to survey a new galaxy that's just popped up all of a sudden. Galman Empire is pretty much destroyed. Yeah. And then we're on to a giant water planet that supposedly gave Earth life. This is not real, this is fiction, so don't take my word. Yeah, and that just pops up. Earth, Yamato studies it for a little bit, you know, all that. And then we're on to our new enemies. More blue people, because Yamato really has something for blue people. Hey, the Galans are blue, not my problem. Yep, there was an occurring shootout. Actually, no, there wasn't even a shootout. It was one stray missile and it knocked Yamato out for a little while. No, it did not. Yamato was just extremely well crippled. Yamato returns to Earth on the autopilot. Radiation, yippee. Oh. So, yep, now they have something to handle. Earth is trying to evacuate because, the blue water planet is on its way. Earth only has a month to live. But yep. While that's going on, then they're saying, then the first wave of civilians is trying to escape. Then you got war crimes. Yay! War crimes. Execution of 5 transports and a whole space station. And then some pretty cool looking Follow Yamato battleships pop about. And try to, use the big gun, and then they get torpedoed by a bunch of radiation, so lovely. There goes Earth's only real fleet. And then you got 6 or so destroyers escorting Yamato out into its final battle, where notice Okada is back. The old man's back again on his boat. The original captain. He's back. Yeah, they brought him back because, yes, they have a better explanation in Follow Yamato. I'm just trying to keep this short. Because or else I'd be here the whole day. As you can tell, it's almost dinner time for me, so. Yep, they go on. They have their shootout with the enemy. Pretty much they just beat them. They pretty much knock out their little fortress that's controlling the blue water plant, so, or Quarus as it's officially called. Mind work. Oh. And pretty much the enemy just ejects out of that thing with a couple of ships of their own. And, a little while later, like 20 minutes later in the movie, they go on back to Earth where they set the Yamato for self-destruct pretty much to try and stop Aquarius from, flooding Earth. Yeah. And while that's going on, actually before that happens, the Yamato runs into the enemy again, and now in their little asteroid ships. But before they could get absolutely annihilated, guess who pops up? Dessler and a couple of ships from Season 1 and Season 2. Why is he doing this? Despite the fact that they have really new ships that could probably do this much better. Anyway. Yep. He pops out, destroys the enemy. This seems to be quite a common thing they do. I mean, again, Dessler's Kodai's ally at this point, so. Next thing you know, kind of facing down a big old blue blob and blows it up. This is honestly the most interesting part. Actually, there's a whole comic on the Yamato Wiki, I believe. I don't remember what it was called. I haven't visited in a while besides to figure out what some character names were. I'll have to check it out again. But, yeah, they got everything. There's a comic there and showing Dessler showing his respects to Okada with the Yamato. Broken in half, by the way, with like 4 or 5 different pieces. Raising up and down in the water of space. I don't know how. Don't ask me. It's not realistic. Shut it. Sounds your people. Yep, and then that happens, and you got the title and all that, sad music, blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's kind of my review. Well, recap, kind of. Just a short little recap. The original Yamato series. I know I've probably left something out because, well, I didn't watch all of them because they're not all available in America, Because a lot of copyright issues, yeah. So, if I missed anything, yeah. If I overviewed anything, or if I went over anything that was kind of important, not my fault. I'll probably do a modern one eventually when I get back, probably. Once I get the ability to watch 3199 and finish up 2205. I'll probably do a review on 2199, 2205, and 2202, which are all reboots, by the way. The original series had a good touch to it, being old anime classic. Old, pretty good. It had some good storytelling. But, thank you for watching, and have a good one. Subscribe and like, I guess. I don't care. As long as you don't dislike for no reason. Also, if I did go over anything that wasn't really important, I'm just going over main things. I wasn't pointing out anything specific. You can do a little bit of your own research if you want. Sure, you can debunk me. I don't care. This was just a short little overview. So, don't expect much. It's just a short overview, guys. Don't get worked up about it. I'm just telling you pretty much like the basic timeline. That's all I'm really telling you. It's just a very short, well, not really a short one, but a a little bit of an overview of the more important parts and some basics on each series and movie. Anyways, that's all I got today. Have a good one. See you next time. And probably the next post, who knows?